I'm sure you like making money. And I don't know why it's one of the things in multiple spaces that's very taboo. Every industry you go into, money is the end result for working your way up to something. Money pays for your bills. Anybody watching this video needs to have money in some way, shape, or form. But for some reason, we're not allowed talking about it, even though there's so many ways that you could make it as a content creator. So I say, fuck that. Let's talk about it today. Because if you're currently a full-time content creator or you aspire to go full-time in content creation someday, there's probably ways to generate revenue that you're not even aware of. And a couple years ago, I made a video on 10 ways that small content creators can earn an income and monetize across the board. And because things obviously change over time, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to spark this conversation up for 2026, because some things have gotten better over the last few years, and some things that didn't even exist a couple years ago are now on the table for creators to make extra monetization for their income. I want to make it clear, just because I have a list of 10 things to talk about, it doesn't mean that that's the only way to make income. There are other ways that creators monetize their brand, both small and large. And I want to remind everybody, I'm not a crazy big creator. I don't have millions of followers. I just surpassed 600,000 over the entirety of my social media following. And a large portion of that is honestly exacerbated by the whole TikTok blow up era. But none of that really matters. I, as a creator at my size, have been able to generate over 6 figures for the last few years now, doing these very things in today's video. Number one, affiliates. This is by far still the easiest way to start generating revenue in some way, shape, or form for creating content, for sharing videos that you make online. It's still where I would tell anyone to start. And there's a lot of debate in this because people don't understand the difference between signing up for an affiliate links and signing a contract to a predatory affiliate partner deal. Like essentially a deal that is advertised as a partnership and gives you deliverables, but all you're getting in return is a code and a commission for sales. I wanna make it very clear that those are two drastically different things. Affiliates, if you would, is this general idea of like, I use this Logitech keyboard, I use this Logitech mouse. Now, if I'm investing into this myself and it is a tool or an asset for me creating content, why would I put my own money into these things? People ask what I use for recommendations for themselves, and I not get a little piece of that pie. The biggest suggestion I give to majority of content creators is if you start to gain any form of following, sign up for Amazon Associates. Literally anybody watching this video can go apply for Amazon Associates. And what this does is it gives you access to get commission for literally any link on Amazon, anything that you sell. And some products and brands, especially in your niche, will have these marketing campaigns where you can earn an additional percentage. I think lately I just did a review on some headphones that wasn't a sponsorship with the company. I seen a 10% commission rate on Amazon Associates in the back end to where the brand was offering a $50,000 prize pool. So essentially what they said is we have $50,000 and we're gonna give you 10% commission for any sale you get through your link. And these are headphones that I use anyway, so it just made sense. But it's not just Amazon Associates. The majority of the brands and products around your space will offer some form of affiliation. Again, affiliates it's a double-edged sword, right? Because there are unfortunately brands that take advantage of affiliates and package them up in this nice partnership package. When you're signing up for an affiliate, all you're supposed to be doing is saying, hey, I promote this product anyways. I like to get commission for it. I will continue to push the product and suggest it to people. Cool, here's a cut. An affiliate is not an exclusion. So if you get a code with somebody and they say, hey, you can't push any other products in this space, you have to put stuff in your bio, you have deliverables, like you have to post a piece of content once a month, that's not an affiliate. That is a predatory partnership for really nothing. You're not getting anything up front other than code sales. So I always see creators say, oh, I can't believe you're suggesting affiliates. That's essentially free labor for support. No, it's not. It's essentially you making commission off of what you're already buying anyways. You spent your money on the damn shit. You're advertising it for free anyways, unless you're just trying to gatekeep everything that you have. So you might as well earn something from it. I bought the Sony FX3, I bought the MacBook, I bought the desk, I bought the chair with my own money. You're goddamn right. I'm gonna create links that allow me to build commission off of it. It's extra monetization. Number 2, TikTok shop and YouTube shopping. This is the one that just flat out did not exist in my previous video, and I still am kind of ignorant on, but I have been recently taking advantage of it. For example, last month, I made an extra $200 off of taking advantage of tagging products on YouTube, which honestly, it's kind of crazy. YouTube's recent update just tags products automatically if you mention them. But in one short, I made like $150 on TikTok. I made like $20 or $30 last month off the TikTok shop. And what this is on TikTok and YouTube, you now have the ability to tag products on their website and get a commission for it. So again, it's kind of one of those things where I'm not reaching out to brands and asking for things. I'm looking at stuff that I have around the office, shit that I work with every day, make videos about it, I post it because that's some of my content anyways, and now I get commission off of it. Now, you heard me mention $200. Obviously, that's not a large portion to generating 6 figures, right? And the same could be said for affiliates and Amazon associates. Over the last, I think, 11 years of being in the Amazon associates, I think my biggest month was like $800 of revenue. But you gotta understand, that's one little thing. That's one form of monetization over multiple platforms. That $200 last month from TikTok and YouTube shop, that was just simply from making the content anyways to acknowledging, hey, I use this product in the content. That $300 I made this last month on Amazon Associates was just because I put a fucking link in the bio. Like it's low work, little reward, sure, but you're still getting rewarded. The number one thing that I've learned that creators do over the years is they don't appreciate the little shit. They don't understand that it stacks up, and so they just let it float by while other people pick up the crumbs, and then they just stack up over time. You guys gotta understand, with monetization, it's not about finding one platform that just pays for everything in your life. It's the fact that my YouTube and TikTok shopping links, they can pay for my AT&T bill, and my Amazon Associates links pay for my car insurance every month. Just like your bills aren't one giant lump sum payment of your existence, monetization needs to be treated the same way. You don't want to just put all your eggs into one monetization funnel. You want to take advantage of anything you can with like little effort. And tagging a product on TikTok or YouTube or signing up for an affiliate link, it really is low effort shit to get something in return. I also want to point out too, while I'm not making bank on it, I do know creators, for example, on YouTube right now, small channels, that they're going hardcore with this and they're generating $5,000 to $10,000 a month in revenue in the niche that they promote. So there's money to be made is what I'm trying to say. But I put both the affiliates and this at the start because at the end of the day, if you're not tagging shit and just leaving free money literally on the table, then I don't think you really want to do this. I really don't think you appreciate the ability to grow a brand and generate revenue anyways. Number 3, fan funding. This still holds up exactly like it did 2 years ago. I do think too many creators rely way too much on this, especially in the streaming space. But it's not just streaming, and you can think outside of the box. I've gotten more into fan funding over this last year as I've been creating more content like this again, more creator focused stuff, giving information back. I've created different tiers on my YouTube channel, for example, to where we'll review people's channels and live streams, and we keep more of a close relationship in Discord. So if you want to join that tier, feel free to. But you have platforms like Patreon, for example, and there's this new website called Club to where you can generate these monthly memberships and organize content specifically for people that want to see specific content. The reason why fan funding is so important though is 5 people paying you every single month is still 5 people paying you every single month. I haven't used my gaming YouTube channel in like 5 years. Shout out to the OGs over there, but I still to this day have like 15 people that are part of the memberships program over there. And I've even talked to these people in streams. Hey, do you know that you're still a membership over there? And they're like, yeah, I'm also subscribed to your Kick, your Twitch, your YouTube. Listen, I'm not gonna turn you away. And it is beneficial to the creator because people that lock in monthly memberships, you can at least see more stability in that. Where affiliates and TikTok/YouTube shop sales can go up and down, a good thing about consistent memberships that aren't inflated by gifting is you can see like, okay, over the last 5 months, if I've averaged 100 subs on this platform, the odds are I'm gonna stick within this range if I just stay consistent doing what I'm doing. It's just still one of the most stable, boring, reliable incomes that you can add as a content creator. Number 4, live streaming. Same deal as before. This is one of the deepest monetization stacks a lot of content creators can build, specifically on platforms like YouTube. Like if you're gonna be on one platform in itself, in terms of the monetization options that you can have across the board. But the bigger monetization pull that you could get is just multi-streaming. You look at it like this. On YouTube, you can get subs, your memberships, which you could control. You can get ads while you're live. You can get ads on your VODs. You can sell products directly from your page. You can get super chats and donations. And then if you're multi-streaming, now you have Kick partner pay if you get into the program, Kick subs, which is 95.5 kicks. If you're streaming on Twitch, you can get Twitch subs, bits. If you're on TikTok, you can get the gifts and whatnot. This is why, by the way, when I multi-stream, I don't stress about trying to get the viewer from TikTok to Twitch. Like getting them to the fastest place to where I can make money. I'm a big believer that let people watch where they want to watch. If you're entertaining and you make the presence enjoyable for them, over time, they're more likely to invest into you versus just saying, hey, I don't appreciate you being on the platform where I might make less off your revenue. Come over here and give me revenue over there before we've built a relationship. Like it just doesn't make sense. But the big thing about streaming, and I said it before and I'll say it again, is you don't need to be live every single day, all day to make monetizing streams work for you. A great example coming into the year, going from streaming every single day of the week when I was playing RedSec to slowing down to 1 or 2 days a week. Between my website, the higher CCV that I got across the board, the ad revenue I got on Kick and YouTube, memberships across the board, like everything that added up, me making those new memberships for the reviewing the channels, I was able to replace the long 6-day-a-week stream sessions with just 2 to 3 well-placed streams a week in no time. So a key importance about understanding streaming and utilizing it as a form of content and monetizing is you don't have to do it 24/7 to be successful at it. You can dial it back and be more structured and make pretty decent money off of it. Number 5, platform monetization. This is the one that has drastically changed over the last few years, especially on YouTube and X. TikTok has drastically changed. It's essentially gotten worse. But this is you show up, create content, get monetized. Now, I will mention, it's not always important to just only focus on this. The biggest example is Instagram. Instagram is huge right now. It's the #1 place that I recommend people to actually grow a brand around them. On Instagram, you're not punished by a niche. I've had videos over the last few months blow up being in multiple different facets around my life, like multiple different pillars. The #1 response I get is, how much do you make off of Reels? You don't make anything off of Reels. Instagram, ironically, has become my #1 revenue platform as of recently, while I don't get paid any money on Reels. But before we talk about platform monetization, it's just good to know that it's not the whole piece of the puzzle. It's not the whole piece of the pie, which is today's entire theme. The whole point is you should be taking advantage of this, and this, and it all stacks up. And that's how you'll find real success instead of just trying to throw the dart in the bullseye every single time. But yeah, monetization on platforms. YouTube Shorts has gone up substantially over the last couple of years. I had one YouTube short last year. It was like a 13-second meme clip. It made like $600 off of like a couple million views. Now that's a lot of views, but you're talking like a stupid 13-second clip that was just like, it didn't take any effort. It was a meme. I put it up, like no context, no over editing, nothing. It was simply took a clip from the internet, put it on YouTube, $600. One of the easiest $600 I've ever made. Again, TikTok, this is where they've really gotten bad. Years ago, I made really good money just off of the revenue on TikTok. Now you have to have videos over a minute. Some of those videos get excluded. There's just too many stipulations. Another couple good ones is Facebook and Snapchat. Facebook is trying to compete with everybody super hard right now in the Reels category and even in posts. You can make a lot of money just off of posting on Facebook. I think one of my best post that I had, the post, which is just a photo post and a caption, made me $200. And then there's Snapchat Spotlight, which I haven't really been able to break into yet. I've gotten a considerable amount of followers over there. I've gotten verified over there, but I haven't made money over there outside of like a brand integration. But dude, I know of creators that are pretty decently small making bank on that platform at the moment. So what this portion essentially is just you post something and the platform earns money from posting things and they give you a cut of that. It's pretty much AdSense essentially. You're just getting rewarded for posting. On X, for example, I get like $100 every 2 weeks just for yapping over there. And it's platforms trying to be competitive with other platforms, understanding that your content as a creator is valuable because it drives the interaction and traffic onto the platform itself. So they need you doing it more. And the only way you're gonna do that is if you make more money off of it. I wanna point out on X over the last year and a half, I really took advantage of the election time and rage baited over that period. And my best month on X was $1,500 in a month, just from the platform monetization. So times have definitely changed. This is why it's super important. No matter how cringe you think Facebook is, or TikTok is, or Snapchat is, if you got content, you're already posting it to multiple platforms anyways. Why are you not posting it everywhere? Why are you not getting more interactive in the platforms? I know it's another place you have to add to your things, but it's also another money funnel that you can add into your wallet. Number 6, brand deals. It's the one where creators really get in their heads. Like they can't earn brand deals or they're not allowed to get to a certain point. Like they make up mythical shit that doesn't fucking exist. Here's the reality. If a brand finds you to be a good creator, that you can tell a story, that you're passionate about something, and there's a product from that brand that aligns with you, and they trust you to make a video around it, it doesn't matter what size you are. If they can get value from the sales, if they can get value from the content on your channel through traffic, or if they can get value from taking your story and putting it on their channel, they will pay you for it. They got large budgets. People still think with this monetization that you need hundreds of thousands to millions. You just flat out don't. I know creators less than my size that are earning multiple 6 figures a year off of doing brand deals. And I just recently made a video on how you, even if you're a small creator, can start reaching out to brands to get your first brand deal. Like exactly what I would do in 4 steps. Go check out that video, link in the description. But one point I made in that video that I wanna make in this one to kind of get you guys over this hump when talking about brand deals is, again, brands are investing into smaller creators more than ever because majority of smaller creators in the trenches right now, working with real products, working with the real content, they're showing up and they enjoy it. They're the easiest ones to connect to at the moment with the brands because they are actually passionate. A lot of these bigger content creators over the years, like the massive stars, they've gotten content, they've gotten lazy. They got these deals that were so big, they got used to them. There's just no passion, there's no care, there's no interest anymore. I'm personally way more influenced by the smaller tech content creator that got the opportunity to work with Sony. First, the YouTuber with 3 million subscribers that Sony sent the camera and they're like, yeah, it's good. Like, this is a cool camera. Just good to note, the whole industry's really shifted into micro influencers. Probably never been easier to get brand deals. I'm really being honest, especially with the integration of UGC. Multiple platforms are starting to come out with their own brand deal packaging, like Twitch launched one over the last year or so. It's dog shit. You shouldn't use it because you're getting horrible percentages. That is the one thing to note. Brand deals can be super predatory depending on how many levels it's going down. Like somebody could be making $10,000 off that deal and you're only getting $1,000 off of it and you don't even know. However, it still doesn't neglect the fact that brand deals are plentiful right now. They're left and right. The industry is investing hard into the creator space. Number 7, digital assets. I've been sleeping on this. This has been the biggest switch for me this year alone. I finally stopped sleeping on myself. I made a couple things called the Streamer and Creator Blueprint. I finally came out with my new LUT pack after all these years, and I combined my original LUT packs into one. I marketed them better. I changed the pricing for adapting over time. In Q1, I generated over 5 figures just from digital assets alone. Everything available on bigie.co. Make sure you guys do go lock into the Creator and Streamer Blueprint for 90 days. So that way you can actually build a sustainable foundation for yourself as a content creator in the future. Anyways, a lot of people, they don't understand how creative they could actually get in this. And digital assets are really important because once you make it, there's no inventory, there's no SKU, there's no restock, there's no reinvesting in a thing. You put your time and energy up front and you can just continue to generate income after you've put it up. For some people like myself, like the Creator and Streamer Blueprint, I do have to update stuff over time and I send an email to all the people who purchased it previously. But this is where a lot of people are like, well, yeah, you can do that. You're creative. You're allowed to do that. I can't do that. I'm just a gamer or I'm a musician or a technician. Literally any opportunity for you to put together information that you know and help sell it to other people or assets too. Maybe you're a gaming creator with a creative background and you make really good thumbnails. You can make a digital asset pack of the effects that you use for your thumbnails. Maybe you're a technician and you do a lot of optimizing for people. You can 100% sell ebooks of how to optimize this PC with this GPU and this with that. Maybe you're a cracked out Call of Duty pro, Apex Legends competitor, CSGO global master, whatever the top of the line is. There's nothing stopping you from putting together strategies, aim training guides, and stuff on a website that you have. A lot of people will counter this and say, yeah, but a lot of people won't buy it. Well, that's not the point. Once again, it's not like you're trying to generate $1 million overnight from this one thing that you made. It's, can you sell? Can you monetize off of something that you know or do? If that answer is yes, and it takes you just a couple days to put something together and put it on a website to where over time it can just be essentially free money, then why aren't you doing it? It's good to point out with digital assets, don't listen to the internet. Do you think I give a shit that some random nobody online who isn't even gonna apply any effort to themselves gives me shit for selling a creator or a streamer blueprint? Like, honestly, who cares? I created the Streamer and Creator Blueprint because I think a lot of people are misled about the immediate gratification that they think they need to get from creating content, that they need to figure out shit overnight. But the real piece of the big puzzle is consistency and sticking to the goddamn plan. That's why it's a 90-day, not a 9-day. And the reality is the people that are buying it and are sticking with it, they're building something for them. Whatever niche they're in, whatever game they stream, they're discovering, oh, this is the routine I need to stick to. This is the habits that I need to create. This is what I need to post. This is what I don't need to post because I didn't enjoy it and it didn't do well. You only figure that stuff up through showing up consistently over time and focusing on the right shit, which is exactly what they were built around. I am so proud of them. If you create a digital asset that you feel like can provide genuine value to your viewers and people out there, it's a W. Fuck what the haters say. Number 8, merch. Highly slept on one. Almost as close to brand deals. This is where a lot of people shoot themselves in the foot. I only average 20 viewers. You guys gotta understand, when you say shit like that, you only average 20 viewers. You only get 100, 200 views on a video. It's 2026. The way views are demonstrated now are completely different versus 10 years ago. For example, back in the day, if I came to a video 10 times, I'm 10 views. If I go to a Twitch stream and I leave for X amount of time and then come back, I'm still the view the entire time. When you say I only have 20 viewers, that is potentially hundreds of people coming in and out of your stream in a day. I swear the average is 10 to 20. When you say only 200 views, you have to understand that it's actually 200 people that decided to watch your video every single day. We broke down the cost of merch before, and even your average creator who could sell 10 or 20 shirts over a quarter, you're leaving hundreds of dollars a month on the table of profit. Essentially, you gotta look at it like this. You sell a shirt for $30, it only costs you $12 to produce and a couple dollars to ship. Everything else is is pure profit. And you actually get to provide a real product that you put together for your viewer. You could work with third-party people. I work with somebody right now. I am going to be changing that in the future. But essentially with these people, you get a smaller commission. They just do everything print on demand and ship it out. You can always go that route. That's what I do right now, but it's still free money on the table. I don't have to pay for a service. I don't have to do anything. A shirt sells on my website. I get commission for it. I move on with my day. I want to point out, this is a big miss for decent sized creators. If you're somebody that is growing a community, you're doing well on YouTube, you're doing well in your live streams, and you're not trying to figure out ways to do merch, you are easily leaving hundreds of dollars a month on the table. You're talking hundreds of dollars just to send 25 shirts out. If you can get 25 sales of shirts, for example, a month, then yes, you're leaving hundreds of dollars on the table. Number 9, hustle your craft. This is gonna relate heavily to the digital asset side in terms of the idea that a lot of people aren't willing to do these things because they perceive this idea that they're gonna get judged by individuals on the internet. But a prime example for this is I offer these one-on-one sessions with creators, brands, people in the industry where I do one-on-one consulting for a price. Listen, at the end of the day, regardless of what you think of me, I know where I am. I know what I've done in my life and my career. I know my strong points. I know where I've helped out other creators and helped other brands in the industry. I know that I have somehow been able to be self-sustainable in this for 11 fucking years, okay? I've done rules and recipes. I've switched content. I've pivoted into different avenues. I clearly know something about what I'm doing regardless of opinion, right? People value that. People are looking for that. Believe it or not, even if somebody is starting to figure it out and they're doing really good, they don't have it all figured out. This is why I get in calls with people sometimes from individuals that know things that I want to learn. I just had a call a couple months ago with somebody that manages some of the biggest YouTube channels in the world. And I just wanted to soak up some of that information that you don't get online, that you don't get from the general public with so much data, just bullshit being flushed out there. If you've gotten good at editing, designing, thumbnails, organizing, crafting, whatever it is, if you've gotten really good at a thing, optimizing, this is where a lot of like the nerdier people can really shine. Sure, maybe you're a smaller creator, but you got super into the tech, man. You got super into optimizing your stream for the best quality and setting up your Discord server. I know people that pay hundreds of dollars to do that. Most of the calls that I get in, it's not for somebody to say, how do I get more followers? It's because somebody wants me to help with their setup. They want me to help with their lighting. They want me to help optimize their OBS to where they can stream to multiple platforms and be able to record without losing quality. Regardless of your size, if you genuinely know anything in your field to where you could be a true asset to somebody else, you can sell your information and time to other people to be of service to somebody else. Great example, somebody like Power GPU. That guy was originally just a streamer and he helped out other people. Then he started building his own PCs for other people. And now he's one of the best PC builders in the game. And by the way, I've seen this happen a lot of times throughout the years. Some of the more lucrative people that I see in the industry that end up making a killing and growing something really special behind the scenes, they all start off trying to be the creator, and then they learn that their hustle, what they know, their skill sets is much more valuable to society than them just being present in a live stream or a video. So skill transfer is still one of the most overlooked at income streams for creators in the industry at any size. Number 10, hustling your hobbies. I probably shouldn't have saved this one for last because it's kind of the boring one. It's actually also the easy one as well. It's highly relatable to people in the gaming and tech space. But as you grow as a creator, you upgrade things, you get brands to sell you stuff. It's hustling your hobbies, your side culture shit. And this is what I would describe as like the Gary V income. It's why I was able to generate $2,800 of revenue this week, because I have an entire room full of shit that either A, I've upgraded from because brands send me stuff, or B, just brands sent me stuff. I tested it, not for me, I'm reselling it. I had to learn from a couple tech guys over the years. I had a conversation with Bad C Tech back in the day. I'm like, what do you do with all this shit? Like, what do you do with all the mice and shit that people send me? Like, I can't just like sell this shit. And he's like, why not? So that's what I started doing. I have an entire logistics area in my house where I have stacks of old products that are for sale on sites now. But maybe you're not at the point where like people are sending you stuff. You are knowledgeable in what you do. You can easily hustle your hobbies and your side interests locally as well. Facebook Marketplace, eBay. A couple of my family members, they do this shit full time. They're involved in dirt bikes, for example. They go around and buy dirt bikes and ATVs, things that they can either fix, that they can get on a discount and then flip, or things that they can just tear down and sell their parts. And they earn like over 6 figures a year doing that in their industry. Again, it's not glamorous. It's not like cool. It's not hip or poppy, but I think you guys would be surprised the amount of people who generate a pretty successful income hustling their hobbies on the side. And again, it's good to preface that the whole point of the video, once again, is this idea that we're not trying to hustle your hobby and you generate $1 million. I just gave you examples of people that actually do it full time and they make a killing. But the idea is if you get the one brand deal a month, if you can sell the pieces of shirt a month, if you sign up for a couple affiliate links and then you're monetized on the platforms, you got a couple subs, you hustle your mindset, you hustle your digital assets, and you hustle your hobby on the side, you could easily generate $5,000, $10,000, $15,000 a month in totality from taking advantage of every single opportunity as a content creator. But again, that's my list. Sure, there's other websites where you can make money. Go do some OnlyFans. Pretty lucrative from what I've been told. Let me know if I should start one. But these are the things that I've done. This list has completely changed my life. The reason I was able to take my family to Texas for 2 weeks is because I have so many multiple streams of income that I can afford to take the month off of streaming or the 2 weeks off of the YouTube video because nothing has to stop due to the fact that I have options. If you're only constantly trying to put all your eggs in one basket, you are gonna be reliant on the type of bird that is producing those eggs. I am not about that shit, man. I want variety. I want options. I want the stress and burden and pressure to be relieved off of my shoulders in certain instances because of the opportunities that are available and taking advantage of them. Let people judge, let people hate. I could not give a fuck less. Those type of people are miserable. Let me know in the comments today if anything stood out to you where you're like, holy shit, I never thought about that. Like I could make money in this arena. I'm leaving free money on the table. Make sure you leave a thumbs up. That's all I got for you guys today. I'm out. Peace. Douches.